Good morning. I'm Brian, and this is the Morning Hair channel I started a while ago. I am very much interested in revisiting this, as I had an epiphany recently that I had fallen away from this effort, and I was sorry about that. I think it could provide me with some great value. However, it needs to change, and in order for it to change, I should redescribe what it actually is and what it's going to be. I can say what it will start out to be, but I'm unsure where it will go. I suppose it should be a repeatable, structured affair that includes a part that is unplanned and particular to that morning, and a part that was planned earlier so that I'm giving it more attention. I have many interests, I'm not sure what I'll talk about, but I think the thing that will make me do this more regularly is to focus on my growth and development in what I'm calling my pretirement. This is a shift from my previous day job as an IT director and many things at an institution that was all consuming to a time when I'm rearranging my structure, my timing, my connections, etc. It probably makes sense to talk about what are my desired outcomes and why I would do this. Well, I have long had an interest in broadcasting. I can speak reasonably well, and I really enjoy learning to communicate better and speak more clearly. So it is for really practice, but also to establish a morning ritual that helps me begin my day. Those two things together should help me move forward. And in what regard, practice for what might be a good question. I have other channels and other channel ideas and other hobbies that might benefit from this, primarily one that I call the Open Listening Station. The Open Listening Station is a channel that I'm hoping to start again in the warmer weather. It's a little cold in the Northeast, wherein I can be outside and communicate with members of the public about anything they want to talk about, to hone my listening skills and showcase whatever people are interested in saying. For the meantime, it's just going to be me recording in the mornings trying to get ready. Again, I'm not even sure if it will stay this way, and another great concern and thing I could use some help if anyone begins watching this with is that I'm not sure how to manage my social media connections. As an old IT professional, I get too much email, even from my old job today, to manage it in my existing accounts, and so it just piles up. I can create plenty of new accounts and I can watch them, but there's a plethora of ways to deal with that. Different social media outlets, different ways of messaging, and that's all great and I can handle that, but I would like to get some advice from others on how to do it more simply and more regularly so that I can be online and attending to these details and not ignoring them the way I would be inclined to do. And that is really what I'm doing today, is recording that. I hope that this pans out. I hope the recording audio is good, and I hope to make this an easy process. My future posts should be shorter. I'm really hoping to get down to something very straightforward so that I can do it easily and succinctly and give you something that might entice you to come back and watch, because I doubt you'll come back and watch to hear me ramble over and over again. However, it should get better over time. That is probably the end of this recording for now. I'm going to see what I can do with my editor to correct this, but ideally this will work and it will become a more regular, organized, and interesting morning message. Thanks for your time, and I hope I see you tomorrow.